Happy October 19, 2025, dear beautiful spiritual brothers and sisters. This is the glyphosate guy and also America's energy conservation efficiency expert and time freedom, dream lifestyle, passive residual income while you sleep as a pro network marketing coach since 2003. Danny Zen coming to you live from the Northern Hemisphere with sunrise number, well, way after sunrise number 652. I've actually, believe it or not, been up since about early 2:30 a.m. I woke up an hour early before my desired bedtime. That's because I went to bed before sunset, so that's before 7 p.m. But anyways, I wanted to wish everybody a happy ADHD month, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder month. I learned that from Jersey College of Nursing here in Sunrise, Florida. For those that happen to be diagnosed with attention ADD or ADHD or suspect you have, and you believe that it may be contributed to lead poisoning specifically, whether that's from, believe it or not, there's actually lead on the roads that's left over from, believe it or not, before this in the 70s when they used to have lead in the gasoline for anti-knocking or something like that. This was before I was born. But for those that remember that time, that's now why we have, says on the gas station pumps, you know, unleaded gasoline, okay? So that stuff doesn't just disappear, it just stays forever in our environment, okay? So if you think you have lead poisoning, there's something that helped me to sweat out a lot of my heavy metals, including also mercury from my 4 dental amalgam fillings. And that is, I'll go through it quickly because I've shot many videos about this FDA registered medical device. Again, this is a bona fide Food and Drug Administration in the US and Health Canada medical device. It's actually a 1-inch thick pad. It's called the Biomat. And full disclosure, I am a distributor with Richway and Fuji Bio of Honolulu, Hawaii. It's an American company, but the founders, co-owners are Korean by descent. And they're actually mostly handmade in our factory in Seoul, South Korea, okay? It's actually even great for pets, for those that are pet lovers. We have a smaller size called a Biomat Mini or Mini Mat that you see there, okay? And so I've been using this thing since 2012 after I saw an ad on Google, and I got one from a distributor. And so it's actually, she's lying on the Biomat Professional. That's our flagship model. It's about the size of a massage table, and it's got, sorry, it's a little bit windy. It's got about 17 layers, and for those that are concerned about the electromagnetic fields, there's 3 layers that are designed to cut down the EMFs to virtually zero, okay? And as you can see there, okay? So the value proposition and why you would want to invest just a measly, believe it or not, it's less than 55 cents per day, seriously, okay? And the reason why, because there's no moving parts, it lasts over 10 years with proper care and maintenance. And but I'll tell you the price after I tell you more about the benefits, okay? These are the FDA approvals. And the reason why I could help you with your ADD, ADHD is because virtually all people with ADD, including myself, have sleep problems, okay? So you can lie on this thing that gives off far infrared light, which is actually the safest and healthiest part of the entire electromagnetic spectrum according to NASA scientists. And so the amethyst is what it features, and the amethyst crystal, that's the beautiful purple crystal that you see there on our logo, throws off the far infrared light as much as 6 inches into the body to dislodge more toxins stored in fatty tissue, okay? So that is more effective than getting far infrared into your body's tissue cells than any freestanding, standalone infrared sauna that we all know about, okay? And it's even portable. You can fold it into quarters and put it in semi-soft, semi-hard shell carrying case. It's got 4 rollers. And I know some people that even travel with that to their hotel room or wherever their business trips. They wouldn't leave home without it, okay? Again, these are the 17 layers. These are all the certifications meeting different countries' electrical safety codes. And, okay, extremely safe. Tons of awards. And these are the FDA approvals. Okay, I will do another video about those with arthritis, especially rheumatoid arthritis. and it's FDA approved for the joint relief, temporary relief of joint pain associated with arthritis, okay? And so it's going to relax you, increase blood circulation, and these other minor pain conditions. Now, so I was doing sometimes up to 2 hours a day on the highest temperature setting of 158 Fahrenheit. That is the temperature controller. It's got a timer for different hour settings, and there's different sizes. I think only on the queen and the king size you can control maybe left and right side. Otherwise, the other sizes is just one channel, you know, for the whole thing. So let me just show you the awards. These are some accolades for the company's founders, then President George W. Bush, Pope Benedict, United Nations, okay? And let's see here. It was awarded the best medical advice in 2010 by the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences. Again, this is a bigger blown up picture of the temperature and timer control panel. It goes up to as high as 158 Fahrenheit. There's 8 temperature settings. Okay, and again, these are the different countries' medical device registration numbers. This is before and after using the Biomat Professional. That's our best-selling model, but the size of a massage table. You got better blood circulation after using on the right. And this is a typical heating pad, normal heating pad on the left. You might find at a Walmart or a drugstore, cheap. And then this is the more evenly distributed heat by using the genuine Richway and FujiBio.com Biomat. And it heats you from the inside out, okay? And these are almost all of their certificates, as you can see there, okay? Better Business Bureau rating. I believe there's been over 5 million Richway products sold since they launched in 1997, okay? And then these are the different sizes. So, again, you're gonna get a nice profuse sweat. You could throw on a space blanket or a Mylar blanket to trap in the heat, like I do. And then, if you really want to get cooking, you can do what's called a sandwich method that they do at this alternative cancer clinic in Japan that provides holistic alternative treatments for those with cancer patients. This is a cover of a book that's no longer in print, according to the publisher, which is actually Richway and Fujibio. The author is a former director of a Japanese general hospital, and currently, if he's still alive, the director of this Nakamachi Garden Clinic. And so, like I said, if you want to get really sweating and sweat out a lot of your lead and other issues that might be contributing to your ADHD, you can get the mini mat, put it on top of you, and then that's the non-electric amethyst black tourmaline pillow that her head's on. And then do this, you know, an hour, whatever you can tolerate. Make sure you replenish your lost electrolytes and minerals with the world's purest and a confirmed sea salt that's free of all micro and even nanoplastics, and that happens to be also offered by Richway. It's called Detoxing salt, also known as 300-hour purple bamboo salt, because of the labor-intensive process and the amount of time it takes to remove all impurities, including plasticizers like you see coming off the water bottle, okay? And it's called Detoxing salt. It's actually alkaline, and this is great. Maybe I drink like half a teaspoon or a teaspoon before my sweating sessions. And these are normal salt characteristics on the left. It's acidic, strong taste. Okay, how to make it. And then the right is our white label Detoxing salt, made by a company in South Korea using a process that's dates over 2,500 years ago, started by some Buddhist monks actually, okay? And again, it's got strong alkalinity, a pH of 7.5, and it's just, like I said, confirmed. It's the only salt I know, like for sure, that does not have any trace of plastic in it, okay? And that's amazing. You see how corrosive normal sea salt is on the left, and the right is Detoxing salt, because all the impurities have been burned to like up to 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit to remove all impurities, okay? And you can learn more, visit the details, see more pictures, and get pricing on a 1 bottle, comes in a box, or 3 bottles, save some money by going to my shortened Richway distributor link, which is tinyurl.com/detoxysalt. So you can also get 22 trace minerals, as you see there. Okay, I'm gonna go real fast because my phone is overheating in this 10:30 a.m. sun. So that's that. Again, tinyurl.com/detoxy salt. If that link doesn't work, you can visit my distributor site directly. Use that first one that says bio-mats.com/Danny. And you can also just click on the products or shop and take you to that page. Or my other distributor site, if the first one doesn't work, which is biomats.com/Danny, and then dash or hyphen. My last name is T as in Tango, SENG, okay? And that's my contact information. If you have any product or business opportunity questions, you can view some clinical studies at the link there on the very bottom. Linktr.ee/biomat. Just put a dot or a period before the double E after Linktr.ee, okay? And then for those that have cancer or compromised immune system, you can learn about thermotherapy or hyperthermia, which is the topic of this book, by visiting that link there, Linktree/heat for cancer, all letters again, okay? Anyways, if you want something maybe less fancy, no moving parts, doesn't need electricity for your ADD or even sleep challenges or anything, or just into biohacking, anti-aging, rejuvenation, aging well, you can get something that's a game changer, and this is called a MagneticoSleep, okay? It's been about 2 years that I've been sleeping on this daily. It is probably one of the top 3 wellness, anti-aging, biohacking tools of all time, in my opinion. And you can actually see a video that was contains a testimonial by Dr. Jack Kruse, for those that know him, and that's with a K. Make sure you binge watch him if you want to raise your IQ by 30 points or more. He's changed my life forever since he hit my radar back in 2022. And so this is what I like, why this might even be more important than the Biomat, because first, it's non-electric, okay? This thing, the magnets in the MagneticoSleep mattress, they have different sizes and 3 different strengths. I believe it's 5 milligauss, 10 milligauss, and then 20 milligauss. I have the 10 milligauss one, and 10 gauss it is, and that is the core sleep system, the middle one, okay? And you can view a brochure by going to tinyurl.com/MagneticoSleep brochure, okay? Let me just show you the page. Again, the testimonial video by Dr. Jack Kruse, since he also owns MagneticoSleep, is it's on my personal YouTube channel, youtube.com/dannyzen, the number 2. Again, youtube.com/DANNYZEN, the number 2, okay? As you can see here, it is not an FDA registered medical device. They've chosen not to go through that process for whatever their own reasons. And the late Dean Bonley, a dentist, invented it, and its company is actually co-run and owned by his grandson, Dustin, and his partner, Joan, there in North Las Vegas, okay? Sorry, it's a little not bright, but so as you can see here, these are some of the symptoms that people have experienced relief from. And then not just for adults, also children from preemie to adolescents experience some of the relief from these conditions there, as you can see, okay? Autism, and so on, ADD, asthma, allergies, okay? God, I can't see my screen. So anyways, if you want to learn more, I know it's a very, very shallow dive. And by the way, this is a quote, or the author of More Natural Cures Relieved, and that's Kevin Trudeau, lists MagneticoSleep as the #1 healing tool in his book, More Natural Cures Relieved, okay? So check it out. You can see how it makes blood less clumping, okay? And so the reason why everyone needs one is because the Earth's own magnetic field has significantly weakened over the millennia, okay? I think it used to be something like, I can't remember what it was, but it's down to like just 0.5 Gauss, okay? And these are the different sizes, and prices are subject to change. I have the single core system. That's 720 magnets. That's $1,100. I'm about to get the double super sleep, so I can sleep on that one and then use my single one maybe for naps in my living room or on my balcony, or maybe even, yeah. So yeah, check that out. By the way, make sure you give Dustin and Joan my whopping 15% off affiliate discount code, which is just Danny, okay? D-A-N-N-Y. Or you can enter that on their main site, MagneticoSleep.com, that you see there. Or you can, if it's easier, you can go directly to my affiliate link, which is just put a tiny url.com/MagneticoSleep, and that should redirect you to my affiliate link, which should end in like 35, I believe, okay? So as you see there, tinyurl.com/MagneticoSleep. If you happen to place an order with my 15% off code, Danny, please forward me a copy of your order confirmation email so that I can ensure that they ship that out ASAP to you, so you can start having some of the best sleep of your life. Maybe detoxing heavy metals while you're sleeping. You can ask them about exactly the mechanism of action of how that works. But and then forward that on over to send it to HowToDieOfNothing@gmail.com, all letters, HowToDieOfNothing @gmail.com, and also CC my primary email, which is dct3@cornell.edu, that you see there, okay? And lastly, what was I going to say, doing my ADD and constant sleep deprived? Yeah, that's it. I hope this helps you out with your ADHD. And again, happy ADHD Awareness Month. And it does, by the way, offer you a 6-month money-back guarantee. As you can see there, try it out for 6 months. If you're not totally happy, return it back. You're going to be responsible for the return shipping costs, full disclosure, and a 10% restocking fee, okay? So that's that, but I know you will not return it because these magnets do not hardly lose strength. According to the Dr. Dean Bonley's grandson, Dustin, it loses only about 10% of the magnet's full effectiveness strength, even after 40 years, okay, of sleeping on it or not using it, okay? So after 40 years, just a tiny drop of 10% in the magnet strength. That's amazing, okay? So probably in your lifetime, it won't drop more than 20% if you're a young person. Got it? So when you're 80 plus years old. Anyways, take care, everybody. And I hope this helps you out. And please like and subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions, or after you've emailed me your order confirmation email for either any of Richway's products or or MagneticoSleep. By the way, for the Biomat, you can also send it to iWantABiomat @gmail.com as well, okay? Just leave me a voicemail with your date and approximate time of your email at my landline number, 786-441-2727, okay? Again, that's 786-441-2727, or my cell phone at 305-297-9360. Again, 305-297-9360. And as always, if you'd love to be able to afford either any of Richway's products and or the MagneticoSleep mattress, but just can't afford it right now, but you're ethical, hardworking, highly self-motivated, great attitude, hopefully intelligent, energetic, entrepreneurial, hopefully, and you want to supplement or replace your income, please watch the cash flow quadrant concept video by visiting one of these 2 links here. I'll have the links in the description below this video. So you can recondition your thinking about how to earn money by having a mindset shift. Stop trading time for money, have leverage, have a business that you own instead of it owning you, and possibly living off of 100% passive and or residual income while you sleep as a big business systems owner, okay, instead of being an employee and or self-employed small business owner, you know, soloist, specialist. And you can view my 3-step system on this document. This link will take you to a document called How to Own Your Life, and so you can escape the rat race, okay? and go to tinyurl.com/iWantFreedomNow. If that link doesn't work, you can also visit tinyurl.com/more_hammock-time. Okay, that's more HAMMOCK time. Enjoy, and be sure to fill out the complimentary Time Freedom Coaching Google form. Should be in one of the links towards the bottom of that document, How to Own Your Life. Okay, and again, that's my contact information. And only contact me if you have watched that video 100 times and have decided to become a big business systems owner, as I can only work with no more than 5 people or couples at any given moment to help them cash flow 30,000 over 1 million per month. Anyways, take care, everybody. Be well. Have a beautiful Sunday. And when you're a big business systems owner, you actually look forward to Mondays, unlike most people that dread it. Okay, take care, everybody. Life will say guy. Danny Zen out. Oh, lastly, as always, since it's always urgent to counter climate change, sea level rise, I do need everybody to visit OneHouseOffTheGrid.com, okay, for some higher ticket items and America's absolute number one part-time home-based business opportunity, bar none, since energy is the backbone of the world's entire economy. It's a global 8 to 10 trillion, that's with a T as in tango, dollar industry, yearly industry, okay? ONE, houseoffthegrid.com, so you can also get a written game plan to say goodbye to all your energy, water, grocery, and even sewage bills, as well as to have up to 2 years worth of safe drinking water and food stored for you and your family, and even pets, okay? That link might currently direct to this site there, okay? Be sure to schedule a complimentary net zero or off-grid consultation by filling out the Google form to join my team and to seize this complete no-brainer business opportunity. Fill out the other Google form and then just leave me a voicemail with your successful submission. And since most people don't value free stuff, the tiny investment to seize this massive opportunity to market and earn commissions on over 35 products and services supplied through my vendor, merchant, contractor network and partners. It is just a measly $99 one time currently, and that's pre-launch. Eventually it might go up to as high as $499 plus a small technology or website fee ranging anywhere from $49 to $99 per month. Again, this is a turnkey, duplicatable system and business opportunity that is second to none, okay? Take care, everybody. This is the quote-unquote Elon Musk for Florida, and also the America's energy conservation efficiency expert, and also known as the quote-unquote General of the U.S. Clean Air Force, Danny Zen out. Be well. Thank you, and again, for having a sense of urgency to counter climate change, sea level rise, since the greatest threat to our planet is the belief that somebody else will save it.